Well, hello, and hello. Big Angry Phil with another edition of Dude, What the Fuck? Now, America's favorite pastime, other than complaining in cars, is throwing a shit fit in public, in particular, the airport. Now, look, flying has become a pain in the ass. I know that. Getting through the TSA is a pain in the ass, but people can't even wait till they get through the TSA and get on a plane. They have to act a fool as soon as they get into the airport, right? Well, we have another Karen who should not be flying. Let's face it. Ultra-low fares have made it possible for people who were never meant to fly, people who are meant to stay on the ground, stay in the bus, stay on the train, act a fool all the fuck they want. Nobody cares. But on the airplane, you're expected to behave because it becomes a safety issue. If you're throwing a shit fit in the airport or especially on the airplane, you need to be removed immediately, okay? What happened to that mentality? We used to have it around the 9/11 days, right? If you acted a fool in the airport, you wouldn't get on anywhere near the fucking plane. Your ass would be thrown the fuck out of the airport, okay? But no, we let this shit slide now because we're afraid to arrest anybody because they might sue and cost the airline a couple of $1,000. God for fucking bid. I mean, and you're expected now to be treated like cattle. You know, the cheaper it is to fly, the less of a human being you're going to be treated like. Hey, if you don't want to put up with that crazy shit, save us some money and fly first class, okay? Or at least fly on one of the airlines that doesn't have as much of this shit. Although those airlines are dwindling and dwindling fast. All right. Now, I've flown a lot of times, and usually I fly on Southwest. Why? Because two reasons. I have a Southwest card where I gain miles on, number one. And number two, I could fly out of Burbank, which is the closest airport and much easier to deal with than LAX. All right. I can pretty much get anywhere, usually with one stop. And I don't mind the one stop. I don't mind getting out. If I got to fly across country, I don't mind getting out because it's all 737s. It's very cramped. I'm not getting out, stretching my legs, getting back on, and continuing on. I'm fine with it. Okay. I'm fine with that. All right. And I've never seen shenanigans on the plane. I've seen them in the airport. Not as crazy as the newscasts like to put on, but I have seen people not behaving correctly in the airport. People have too many drinks. You know, they think they're going to die as soon as they get on the plane, so they go to the bar and knock back about 15 fucking Jack and Cokes, and they act a fucking fool. I've seen it a few times, okay? Those people should also be not allowed to fly. If you can't handle your liquor before you get on the plane, okay, you ain't getting on the fucking plane. But now you're not allowed to tell anybody they can't get on the plane, even if they're acting like a fucking asshole, or else they're going to throw a shit fit. And years of bullfuck virus lockdowns has made it, turned a whole group of people into a bunch of entitled fucking brats who don't know how to deal with the public. They did not relearn how to readjust to society. And that was part of the bullfuck virus lockdowns, is to get people to act like this and people fighting with each other over fucking nonsense, okay? Here's the scenario. This woman, I believe it's Chicago O'Hare on Frontier, one of the ultra low cost. A lot of this shit happens on Frontier and Spirit. Even Southwest says, dude, the fuck. Frontier and Spirit seems to get the brunt of these clips. Okay. Now here's a woman at the ticket counter. Apparently she missed her flight for whatever reason. Hey, how many times do I have to tell you to show up early? Now I never show up as early as they tell me to, especially if I'm flying out of Burbank. And the time you fly is very important too. I find the best time to fly is right after the morning rush, like the hour after that. TSA line is empty. Okay, if you're there for all those morning flights that all take off at the same time, you're stuck there forever. I say fly about 8 o'clock in the morning. The morning rush is gone. TSA line, quick. All right, but that's just me. Learn how to get to the airport. Okay, there's ways to do it. There's ways not to do it. Now, I'm sure this woman it's entitled, especially the entire airport, to cater to her, and the whole airplane has to wait for her. Now, I understand missing connecting flights. I've done that, okay? But this is at the ticket counter. This is not a connecting flight. She just got to the airport, and she missed her flight, and what is her way to react? Throwing stuff at the staff. Now, I believe we have a white lady here throwing things at the black airport staff. Now, they may tack on a hate crime on top of the other crime if they even convict anybody for this shit anymore. I don't think they do. Let's check it out. All right, let's go. I believe we have a white ginger Karen, which are amongst the worst of the Karens. And great moments of race relations here. White women fighting with black folks. Just what the Illuminati wants. Throwing computer screens. Yeah. And where are the cops to rush her and take her ass down? As soon as she gets back there, she should be a criminal, okay? Now she's throwing computer screens at people. That should be automatic 6 months in jail. Okay. It's time to teach these entitled Karens a fucking lesson. And by the way, Karens are not just white folks, okay? Anybody can act like this. Anybody who acts like this is a Karen. Man, woman, black, white, doesn't fucking matter. You act like this, you're a goddamn Karen, okay? And goddamn Karen should get automatically 6 months in jail for the first offense. Let's continue.
This happened in Chicago. This woman shocked travelers as she leaped over a check-in counter and hurled a computer monitor toward Frontier Airlines.
Yeah, again, if anytime you step anywhere where you're not supposed to step, they used to enforce these things, but now, again, they have to walk on eggshells now because she might be mentally disturbed, or she might be suffering such TDS that she just can't handle life. And I guarantee you, this is a woman who wore masks, and I'm surprised she's not got one on now. Where's your masks? Nobody has masks on anymore. Where? Yeah, again, as soon as you step anywhere over that line, you should be automatically arrested and thrown in jail. Enough of this shit. Enough of people thinking they can get away with this crap. I don't care how drunk you are. I don't care how scared to fly you are. I don't care how full of a Trump derangement syndrome you are. You act like this, you go to jail. Why don't we enforce this shit anymore? Enough of this bullshit.
Line staff. It appears she missed and hit another man there wearing a green shirt.
And by the way, they are really showing some restraint back there. If I was homegirl here, I would take one of these trays and fucking whap. And that's it. That's it for old girl here.
This video posted on July 30th. According to reports, the woman missed her flight and then she lost it when staff.
Yep. White gingers, the worst types of people, right? God. Everything revolves around me. Everything revolves around me. You got to hold up the flight. I'm late. I got there late. You got to hold up the fucking flight. Where? We've all been late to the airport, okay? You deal with it. You don't act like this. As soon as you act like this, I don't care what your story is, you're going to jail. Make me the president. Make me the fucking president. I don't give fuck what Trump is saying. Make me the goddamn president. I will straighten this goddamn place out if they don't kill me.
Staff didn't allow her to get on board. It's not clear if the woman was detained by airport police or...
No, of course not. She was just let go, and she was probably given a voucher for a free flight, right? You know how they do. Anything to shut these people up, right? You have to coddle to everybody who acts like a fucking brat now. Everybody acts entitled. You have to coddle them now instead of punishing them like we should be doing.
Or if she was charged.
Make her right in with the luggage. Hey, it's Mark Brown, my buddy from ABC 7 here in LA. Here we go. Chicago. I don't know if this is O'Hare or Frontier also flies out of Midway. It could be either one. I'm guessing this is O'Hare, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what airport it is. You don't act like this in public. And anybody that defends this shit, fuck you. Fuck you if you think this is acceptable behavior. Fuck you.
This happened in Chicago.
Again, no sign of airport cops, no sign of anybody, right? This is just allowed to happen. This is okay. And these poor fucker people making minimum wage, working at Frontier Airlines. And by the way, ticket counters are obsolete. Do you even need these anymore? You pretty much do everything online. If you don't, you use the kiosk at the airport. You tag your own bag. You throw it on the fucking belt. The only thing they do is weigh it to make sure you don't owe them more money if it's over 50 pounds. That's really all they do now. You don't need gate agents anymore. You don't need any of these people anymore. But old Karen doesn't care. Old Karen says, where? I missed my flight, so it's everybody else's fault. Yeah, fuck people like this. Fuck anybody like this.
This woman shocked travelers as she leaped over a check-in counter and hurled a computer monitor toward Frontier Airlines staff. It appears she missed and hit another man there wearing a green shirt. This video posted on July 30th. According to reports, the woman missed her flight and then she lost it when staff...
Yeah, she lost it. No, she's looking for a fight. She has nothing better to do. And of course, again, low fares have allowed the dregs of society to get on airplanes now. They used to be. I remember I used to fly as a kid. It was a privilege to fly in there. Say, hey, I'm big time. I'm flying. Shit, I'm flying. But now, all the airlines have become fucking Greyhound with wings. So then you got shit like this going on. And to all of it, I gotta say, dude, what the fuck? Get your ass on the train and the bus where you fucking belong. How hard is it to just sit there and be quiet? And imagine her, imagine if she even got past this part. Imagine if she had to go through the TSA when they start frisking her, start asking her to open up her bags. Yeah, that would have happened all over again. Either way, she ain't getting arrested. She's not getting punished. And it's just going to open the door for more entitled cunts to get on there and do whatever the damn well fuck they please. Bullshit. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Follow me over on Rumble, Big Angry Podcast. Follow me on the above social medias. And I will be back again tomorrow with another edition of Dude, What the Fuck?